Cheers and welcome back to Cooking with MoWino. Today we are making sangria chicken. I've been trying to work on this recipe for over a month and we're finally getting it done. So I have here a glass of sangria, which I have to tell you, I am not a huge sangria person or even a mixed drink person. I believe in the purity of just wine instead of mixing it with fruit juices, but every now and then the occasion arises and it's a fun thing to do. There is an upswing in the market of canned wines. Now I don't know what you all think about that. I've been a little slow to the curve to embrace it, but one of the things that has been kind of fun is sangria in a can. And I will tell you, from being from Miami Beach, there is a big thing to say that you can pack a cooler full of cans and not bring a glass bottle to the pool deck or on the boat. So I have embraced it from that respect of having fun summer activities. So someone gave me a can of sangria to try and I liked it. So that was sort of the genesis of where my sangria chicken idea came from. So we have a little bit here in my glass, and we have some to cook with, and I'm not going to talk about product endorsements, so I'm not going to tell you what can it is, but it's pretty good. But I will say, what I have done is I took a papaya and a mango, and I pureed it with some wine, so I sort of made a sangria marinade with a few other good spices of chicken that has been marinating in the refrigerator overnight, and now we are going to start to create our sangria chicken. First thing I'm going to do is put a sear on the chicken and then bring you back for some fun and some sips. Cheers. Okay, so the first thing I have going here is in my cast iron skillet I have 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan, and this is what we are going to sear our chicken in. And I'm using a cast iron skillet because I'm going to put it into the oven. So I'm going to sear on top of the stove and then put it into the oven. So we have a pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now, chicken thighs just seems to have, to me, a greater amount of taste than traditional chicken breast. So that's what we have in the pan, simmering now in butter, olive oil, and just a little bit of the homemade sangria marinade. And I'm about to turn them over, and I have my oven heating up, and then I'm going to add in the other layers of flavor, and we're going to put the whole thing in the oven, and it's going to be delicious. Okay, so we have a cup of sweet potatoes that have been peeled and diced into little cubes. So I'm literally just going to sprinkle these all into the pan. I have 1 red onion, again peeled and cut into small quarters, 1/8 inch quarters, and I'm going to put these into our pan. Now, truth be told, I thought I was reaching for frozen peas in the freezer, and when I got them out I found out they were frozen Brussels sprouts, and I figured why not. They're tiny, they're small, so I'm not worried about the fact that they're still frozen, and I'm going to put them in the pan as well. Now I'm just going to spread our vegetables around our chicken that is on the bottom part of our pan. I wanted this to be a flavorful dish. I just figured with the sangria. So here's all our vegetables. Again, our marinade was papaya, mango, and white wine that I did. And now I'm going to use my cup of canned sangria. I'm going to pour that in. Everything gets quiet now. And just because I want my fruitiness, this is my pureed papaya and mango, white wine, garlic, and also a little bit of cinnamon. So I'm just going to stir that around. Okay. And just for the integrity of our sangria, I kept some chunks of mango and papaya. So We're going to put this in the oven and let it cook at 375 for 45 minutes. We're going to check on it, and I'm telling you, it's going to be delish. I just know it. Okay, so our chicken has been in the oven for 45 minutes at 375, and now I have made a little roux of cornstarch and water, and I am going to add that to our sangria chicken to add to our broth, our sangria broth, just to thicken it up a bit. Everything's looking really nice here. Already you can see it's thickening. Okay, I think our dinner is literally almost done. So I am now going to put this back in the oven just to keep it warm. And we're going to make some egg noodles to serve up our sangria chicken. Looks beautiful and smells delish. Somebody's got to invent smell-o-vision, people. Cheers. Live life, taste life, and sangria is fun.